Hey y'all, so Dad bought tickets to the Bucs game at last minute yesterday, so this is a very spontaneous trip, but we ran out yesterday and got the boys some jerseys, and we headed to the Bucs game today. First stop was I had to get my fountain drink, then we headed to Tampa. We found some really good parking, and then we headed into the stadium. I don't think I've ever been to a Bucs game, and I know the boys haven't, so this was our first time going to a Bucs game together, and we absolutely loved it. I don't know how we snuck past security, was able to stand as close to the field as we possibly could, but we somehow just walked right past them, and this was such a cool experience. I told Logan next time we come, I want to buy tickets right here. So many players walked right past us. A sweet guy noticed us from TikTok and gave us a bunch of shirts. Some of the players gave the boys some really cool stuff like bandanas, beads, koozies, little pins. The boys were so excited. And I was super excited when Baker Mayfield ran out. I mean, honestly, the boys and Logan were too. We had so much fun today that Logan was already looking up how much season passes are. The boys were so excited when Mike Evans ran out because that's the jersey they picked out. But seriously though, coming to this game was such a vibe. Everybody was just having so much fun. I 10 out of 10 recommend just planning something spontaneous. We don't do that often because I'm a control freak, but this experience right here showed me that some things don't have to be super planned out. They can still be fun. Logan was super excited to see this guy right here. He said he's an absolute beast, and at this point, this is when the boys received their bandanas. Brody didn't want to put his on, but Luke and Bray Bray did, and when I tell y'all they were the cutest things I've ever seen in my whole life, they were so dang cute. It was actually so funny because I guess one of the cameramen seen Bray Bray in his little bandana, and he came over and just pointed the camera at us, and then before we knew it, we were up on the big screen. Of course, I had to get a video of it. And then it was time for the game to start, so we headed to our seats. We had some really good seats. We were able to see everything so clearly. The boys were getting hungry and thirsty, so I had to make a run for some popcorn and drinks. And I have to say, I don't think I'd want to come to this game without the boys. They absolutely loved it and had so much fun, and they did really, really good. Luke and Brody were both super into the football game, and Bray Bray even was into it. I mean, he did start to play around at certain points, but for the most part, he was asking us questions about the game. And then it was halftime, so of course we had to go get some lunch. And then the best part of the entire game was watching the Bucs win and Mike Evans get another 1,000-yard season. Y'all, I cannot explain it enough how good the vibes were. We picked the perfect game to go to for mine and the boys' first Bucs game. Since we had 3 small kids, we just sat back and waited for most of the people to clear out, and then we headed out. Brody boy had to show you his dance moves real quick, and then all the boys were passed out within 5 minutes of being in the car. Went through a drive-thru and got dinner, and we had the best day ever. Love you guys.